Good. All right, so we did bottom side control, recovered a half guard, recovered a full guard, scissor sweep, and we ended up in the mount. So now we're going to finish the sequence with the submission from mount today. I'm going to show a mounted triangle. But real quick, before we do the mounted triangle, I'm going to give a quick review of a basic from the bottom triangle. So if you're newer, make sure you have the regular triangle first before you try to do the top one, if you even attempt the top one tonight. If you guys just want to stay with the bottom, stay with the bottom. So just the quick review part. So a triangle is one arm's in and one arm's out, and it just starts like this. Basically, I have closed guard, one arm inside my legs, one arm outside my legs. So I want to start by hipping up, and I want to push this elbow across my body, and then I can hip back down. Now this is trapped over here, and pulling my knees in, and I can grab his head here. So now me pulling him here is going to trap his arm between my body and his head right here. So from here, I'm going to reach up, and in this case, my right leg, I want to grab that shin right here. After I grab my shin, then I can open my guard. Don't open your guard before you grab your shin. This is helping me keep his posture broken right here. So I put this foot on his hip, and then I'm just going to push my head towards this knee over here. Boom. It gives me a good angle on the triangle choke right here. So then I'm just going to put my triangle back in, and I'm going to flex both of my feet up. That tightens everything up, turns on the kinetic chain all the way. 2 hands on the back of the head. I squeeze my knees this way, pinch, and I raise my hips up. Good?
Yeah, good.
So one more time. I'll do it a little quicker. So I hip up to push his arm across here, grab the head, sit up, grab my own shin, foot in the hip, change my angle, chop across the neck, close the triangle, feet flex. This is super important. Pull, squeeze, get the finish. That's good. Any questions on that one? Right there? All right, so now we'll do a mounted triangle. So the mounted triangle, we finish in like a scissor sweep. So we kind of end up like this, these 2 grips right here. So these are good grips for a mounted triangle, or you can go 2-on-1 to pull the head up. But if you think about it, if I want to throw this leg up here and he's free like this, what's he going to do? He's going to underhook. Yeah, he's going to throw himself that way and throw me this way, and I lose everything. And so why can he do that? Because he has like the power of his hips, and his head is on the mat, and he creates all that kinetic chain with the ground right there. So if I'm either here or here, look, I pull the head up. So now it's not like this will hold him forever, but you see his back's coming off the mat. Like you can just imagine in your head, like how much harder it's going to be to do something while they're cranking your neck up like this, pulling your spine like this. And then when we do this, this part is kind of quick. So we go here, we hold them up, and then we just throw our leg through like that. And I want to land on my knee and my foot here. And I want to be going like this direction. If you think about the direction of the angle that we cut when I showed the triangle from the bottom, it's the same thing. And then from here, if I need to, his arm feels kind of far out of the way, so I'll push it. You might not need to do that part. And then I'm going to grab my shin here, and I'm going to bring this over like this here. And I can pull here, or it's pretty easy to do arm bars from here. I don't want to hold that too long because it's pretty tight. So we just did our scissor sweep, and we had these grips right here. We can do this too. Look, this is the leg. I need to get the weight off this leg so I can move it. If all my weight's on this knee, I can't move it, right? So I pull up here, lean on this leg, throw this here, and then I kind of like fall this direction here. And then this gets a lot easier to bring in here. I physically reach down and grab my shin to lock this up, and then finish everything the same. So the main thing is you just got to pull their head up when you do the risky part. The risky part is throwing your leg. So you got one knee on the mat, you're kind of up in the air. They would be able to underhook your leg. So that's the part. You pull the head hard and you throw it like boom, like throw it around. Try to get it to where it's one fluid motion there. Once your knee hits the mat and you're under his head, you're pretty good to go. You're in a good, solid, strong position to finish the triangle. Any questions? You good on that? Okay. All right, ready?